Well, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us today. We're here with Big Table, and they were an organization. I actually, a couple years ago, heard a podcast um, by their founder talking about the work that they do, and thought it was so interesting and um, impactful and needed work in today. And so when I heard that Joyce Campbell, a member of our congregation, started working for them recently, I was like, no way. And they've been doing some really good work, especially right now with COVID-19. And so we thought we would have them on and just give you all a chance to hear their story and a little bit of what they do. So we have Jesse Vigil with us and Joyce Campbell, and maybe we'll just start. Would love to hear just a little bit about Big Table, who you are, and then for each of you individually, just why you were drawn to being a part of the work that you do with them.
Sure. So my name is Jesse, and I'm the city director for Big Table here in San Diego. And basically what we do in a nutshell is we care for individuals in crisis that work in the restaurant and hospitality industry, providing both immediate help and kind of longer term mentoring support. And we get to enter people's lives that are going through a rough time and try to just be the hands and feet of Jesus in their lives. When we go out as a consumer and we have this great experience and great customer service from people that work in restaurants and hotels, we don't often see behind that smile of the great customer service and of individuals not seeing their kids for days at a time, or not being at home, or being able to go to their kids schools, or dropping off kids at school, or whatever the case may be. What drew me in specifically into Big Table is my wife and I were big foodies. We love going out to different restaurants and
Yes.
going throughout San Diego and trying the best foods, and we love doing staycations. And if the budget is right, we will be like, oh, it's Wednesday night, let's go to a hotel tonight. We'll have mom and dad watch the kids, it'll be great. And so we go to different hotels and restaurants. We just love that ambiance of that great customer service. And when I heard about this opportunity to serve those who serve us, it's like, oh, this is my heart.
Hi, I'm Joyce. Thank you, Covenant family, for being here today. I'm sure you recognize me as one of the greeters on Sunday mornings in months prior to now. But I am the operations coordinator for Big Table San Diego and have been Jesse's pretty much right-hand woman. So it's been really great. And I've really enjoyed being a part of Big Table because I have a heart for the hospitality industry. I've helped out with a cafe in Australia. I love to serve and interact with people, but my strengths also do lie in project management and organization. And so I felt being part of Big Table is a culmination of all being a part of using my strengths to be a part of the mission here in San Diego, as well as being a part of the hospitality industry.
Thanks, Joyce. Well, I think we're in a moment right now where, the whole world is being impacted. There's really no one who's not touched in some way by the consequences and ramifications of COVID-19. But there are some people who are particularly vulnerable, and I'd love to just hear, why is the hospitality industry at greater risk during this time?
So the restaurant and hospitality industry, they are the largest industry in the nation by a magnitude of 2 times. So it's literally the largest industry, and which runs basically our country for the most part. So it's home to some truly amazing people, and even an industry that a lot of people won't hire. There's people that are single parents, at-risk teens, immigrants, income insecure seniors, trying to turn things around. And so put them all in one place, that's a pretty vulnerable demographic. And that's not everyone, but that's a large portion of who this is. And so with their hourly wages of, at minimum wage, and no real safety net, no insurance, no backup plan, if you will, this causes, there's no safety net for them, and this causes just a catastrophic moment. We have potential government assistance, and we don't know when that's coming exactly. And so right now, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of crisis, we are getting a lot of referrals for individuals that are in need of assistance. And so what Big Table is doing right now is we are helping with a portion of their rent, or a portion or grocery gift cards, to try to help ease the pain in the moment. We've had individuals, a 17-year-old young lady that is basically the breadwinner of her home. Her dad's unable to work, and her and her sister, who's 19 years old, are trying to do all they can to provide support for their family and pay rent. And so we got in communication with her. Somebody put in a referral for her, and we reached out and said we would love to help out with rent this month. And so we helped her out, and it was just a huge blessing for them, because one, they didn't ask for it, but because of their relationship with their coworkers, somebody reached out and said, hey, this person would really need some assistance. And so we cared for them as a family. We brought them food, and it's been beautiful. But there's also people that that are in Covenant's congregation that work at Petco Park, and there's no baseball going on, and there's no games, there's no events happening right now. And so individual with 2 teenagers in their home needed some assistance with groceries, and so we were able to give a significant grocery gift card to some Covenant members. And just it's not a whole lot, but it's something that we can do to give people hope and give people just a little bit of security in this insecure moment.
Well, 2 things. One, I think you mentioned the referral system. Let me just speak to if how that works for you as an organization, and then if anyone would want to support the work you're doing and partner with you all. We are our church is in North Park, and a significant draw for people who live here, and just the benefit that people enjoy is the restaurants, the coffee shops. There's lots of breweries here. That's a big part of our culture, and just enjoying that. And so, a theme that we have in our church that we want to lean into is just what does it look like to tangibly love our neighbors? And you are providing such a easy means of doing that for folks right now with the relationships you've built. So what does that referral system look like? And then how can folks partner with you?
Sure. So in the last 2 weeks, since all of this has blown up, through our relationships that we have with people in the community and people that just have been hearing about Big Table, what they do is they recognize somebody who is in need, and they put in a referral on our website at big-table.com. And they put in a referral for that individual to say, hey, I know this person is going through a rough time. I know they lost their job due to COVID-19. Is there anything you can do to help? So they put in that referral. We reach out to them and give them a phone call and say, how can we help? We heard you're going through a rough time. How can we help? And once we provide the assistance, the response has been just beautiful, of like, oh my gosh, I had no idea something like this existed. This is huge. When I get back on my feet, I'm going to do all I can to help you. We say, you don't have to do anything. We just want you to feel known and loved and cared for, and there's no strings attached to our care. And the question is always asked, like, how are you able to do this? How are you able to support me in this regard? And it's through our relationships and through our partnerships. And we have many individual partnerships where people just love what we do and they want to support that mission. We always tell people, don't ever take away from your tithing. Make sure you're tithing first and foremost. That's always, don't ever take away from your tithing in order to support us. But tithe first, and if there's anything additional that you want to help out with, we would love a partnership, a monthly partnership, or even just a one-time gift, which would be beautiful if there was any capacity and any any response can be taken care of through our website at big-table.com/give, and it would just be a huge gift to us, and able to provide more care for more people. Within the last 2 weeks, we were able to help out 50 individuals, which
Wow.
50 individuals helps out multiple family members. There's literally one family member, a Congo refugee who works as a housekeeper, and he has 8 kids and a wife. So he's supporting 10 people. He's the only person working in the household and caring for literally 10 people. And that's just one referral.
Well, Joyce and Jesse, thank you so much. The work you're doing is so good. It's so needed right now. And the Covenant family, I would really just encourage you, check out their website, big-table.com. And if you would like support what they're doing, thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Covenant.
Thank you for having us.